You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. I've got your early edition spoilers for January 27th through the 31st. We are having Jada's downfall start. Brady himself is falling, and Alex seems to be torn. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not subscribed, please click that button. As we always do on Early Edition Day, we start with what's happening the rest of this week to give you some context for the spoilers for next week. On Wednesday, January 22nd, we've got Kerry out of the way and headed for some serious legal troubles, but Javi and Leo are back on the fast track to falling in love and big romance. They are not even remotely taking it slow. And of course, Leo is thrilled that Kerry never got Javi into bed. And that's where Leo and Javi are going to be spending a lot of time. Joy tells Kate that she is seeing Alex. And if you remember, she was worried about being fired over the Johnny thing and then worried about the dating a co-star thing. But Abe said that Alex and Joy dating was okay because neither of them has more power on set than the other. That was the issue for Alex and Stephanie, was that he was an actor and she was in more of a managerial role as the publicist. And so that still might be problematic because Stephanie admits to Alex on Wednesday while they talk on the set that she misses him. She wishes they never stopped seeing each other and she would like to see him again. And I wonder if he's going to have some questions about what happened with her and Philip. And of course, this is all happening just as he's sparking with Joy. So Alex is going to wind up really torn. Jada has a huge pile of questions for Kerry. He's going to deny the cupcake caper, but things look really bad for him. And Leo cannot be upset to see his rival go down. And of course, the bigger question is who is the one that set up Bonnie to take that big, possibly fatal fall and put a big red X on her face? Thankfully, she's bruised and battered and in a lot of pain, but alive at least. Thursday, January 23rd, we have Marlena and Tate talking. He is very confused about his feelings. He is finding himself more excited about this baby than he expected to be. He is bonding with Sophia. And of course, Holly is upset about all of it. And then he is kind of unreasonably jealous of Doug 3. And Marlena has issues of her own that I'm sure she will not burden her teenage step-grandkid about. Brady comforts Kristen, who is utterly shocked and quite worried that she may never see Rachel again. And I wonder if they have already heard the bad news from the Salem Police Department, because Belle hears from Sean that there was a kid who was the victim of a hit and run and that matches Rachel's description, and he fears the worst. Is this kid dead? Is it someone else? So after talking with Tate and grappling with the Rachel issue, Marlena goes and meets Steve Johnson at the pub and tells him she really needs him to find John and bring him home now. She needs him a lot. There's just too much happening. Plus, he still needs to know that Katerina said he was the hero that saved her life. Sophia and her mom, Amy, are at each other's throats, and Ava is stuck between them, which cannot be comfortable at all. And Holly lets Tate know just how hard it is on her that Sophia is having his baby. Seeing that ultrasound picture really kind of brought it home to her, just a tangible thing where before it was kind of hypothetical. She's struggling, and Doug 3 is going to be there for her. Friday, January 24th, Kristen and EJ spend some time together. They are seeing eye to eye, and he is actually a comfort to his sister for a change when they are usually at each other's throats. Rachel is with a mystery lady, and this all begs the question, is she just run off, hiding out, talking to a stranger, or is she the hit and run victim and she's in a coma? And she's talking to a ghost. I've seen some people suggest she might be talking to a possibly dead relative, and they did get a good actress for the part, Roz Gentle, so we'll see. But Rachel is alive, 100% alive. The question is, alive and running around, alive in a coma. You know, she obviously wanted to punish her parents because she's just a really rotten kid, and if she is, in a coma, I take back all the mean things I just said. So Marlena here hears from Kat Green. Is it about the job she offered her, or did Kat hear about Rachel and is offering some comfort and, things like that? Hopefully it's about the job. Meanwhile, Chad convinces Julie she needs grief counseling. She cannot even sleep in the bed she once shared with her husband. She isn't sleeping much at all. In fact, she's mired in grief, and Chad finally gets through to her. Meanwhile, Brady Black is at a low point. He's devastated, he's worried, he's stressed, and Ava Vitale is there to comfort him. Going into the week of January 27th through the 31st, Sweeps is kicking off Thursday and Friday, so we may have more accidents on set. This person doesn't seem to be stopping with just one target, and I'm assuming it's the same person that tainted the tasty cupcakes. And remember, the week after this, on February 5th, Kim Coles is back for a single episode as Crazy Whitley King, and she was a body and soul fanatic, and I just wonder if she's the culprit, if she got out of Bayview one way or the other and is wreaking havoc. Rachel's MIA status and what may have happened to her, whether she's still missing or is in a coma at this point, continues to agonize her parents. But, surely they've gotten some answers at this point. EJ DiMera is amping up his Arnold plan. If you remember, he wants him to basically help drive Jada out of her job as police commissioner so he can put his puppet, fake Rafe, in her place. And I'm sure he thinks from there that they can convince Paulina to bring him back as district attorney, get Belle out of the way. I, for one, cannot wait till we have the EJ and Belle romance scenes, which are coming during February sweeps. I really liked them as a couple when they went there. Was it like maybe 3 years ago, before they decided to put Martha Madison on the back burner and they killed the romance before it even started? I like them then. I'm excited about it now, but obviously he's going to be in big trouble when she finds out all these terrible plans he is laying for Jada to ruin her life. Brady and Ava are on the fast track. Tragedy has brought them closer, and of course Kristen may lose it because Brady should be comforting her, not getting his comfort from Ava, a woman that Rachel hated. And it is all brotastic over at Titan Industries as Philip sticks with Xander, abides by Sarah's rules, but Philip may surprise himself by actually enjoying being close to his brother, having a brother right there with him day to day. Xander totally seems to be embracing it, so yay, good job, Sarah. All it took was forgery and a big old lie. Meanwhile, Kat should be working for Marlena soon, and that puts her in Chad's path a whole lot during February sweeps. And finally, a very, very sad note. Former Days of Our Lives actor Francisco San Martin passed away this weekend at age 39. He played Dario Hernandez. He originated the role back in 2011, playing Rafe and Gabby's brother for a while before the character exited. And then like 5 years later, I think they recast it. And unfortunately, the actor sadly took his own life on January 16th. So rest in peace.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.